Madison Middle School presents eating disorder.
An eating disorder is any psychological disorders characterized by abnormal eating habits.
Have you had any students that use disorderly eating habits to help cope with poor body image?
Express that they have like poor body image, that they don't like how they look, and so they express that they don't like to eat at school, that they don't like people to watch them eat, they watch what they eat because they don't want to gain weight, that maybe.
How common would you say disorderly eating habits / poor body image is at Madison?
I think for middle school it's a hard time. Kids are going through like hormonal changes, so their bodies are changing, and so it's a very big time for kids to have poor body image because their bodies are changing. You're trying to get used to how your body looks and stuff like that.
What advice would you give to students with poor body image?
So one, I would say give yourself compliments and give other people compliments. I tell a lot of kids, before you come to school in the morning, when you look in the mirror, find 3 things that you like about yourself. And if you do that constantly, that kind of helps with your confidence and your image. Also, giving other people compliments. It's good to be nice to people. That helps them feel good about themselves. And if you're really struggling, get help.
Eating disorders have the highest mortality rate of mental illness in teens.
Have you seen any friends or family members affected by eating disorders, poor body image, or poor eating habits?
Yes, I have.
Do you have any idea of what eating disorder they might have had, or if it was just body image? If so, which one?
I've known some people with anorexia and stuff.
If you had to guess which eating disorder would be the most common, what would it be?
Maybe bulimia.
6 out of 10 students at Madison have struggled with poor body image.
Has a student ever come to you with an eating disorder?
No, I've never had a student actually come to me with an eating disorder. There's a couple that I've had concerns about in the past. And then I kind of took those to the counselor and just let her kind of dig into it as she felt fit.
Have any students that you know have been uncomfortable with any part of the foods unit?
I have actually had a couple that were uncomfortable. I think it more had to do with allergies and things.
When you were a social worker, did you encounter any cases that involved eating disorders?
I had one client that did have an eating disorder. We were working with her with the psychiatrist that I worked with, as well as her other mental health issues, and it was just aggravating it back and forth. So they do tend to build on each other. But yeah, by the end of it, because I was a social worker for several years, by the end of it we had a pretty good plan going for her. So saw definite improvement.
60% of people who seek professional help recover from their eating disorder.